Do you know the secrets of making friends?
Welcome to the first ever Geekon exclusive.
Is this the red monster?
Robot!
Hello!
Hi, everyone.
So then after the party and Sharon's able to get some information, we find out where Wilfred Nagel is hiding, and it's in the shipyard that we kind of see from the fight scenes in the original trailer. You know, this felt right for some reason.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at the tropiness of some spy movies, there's always somebody hidden some way in some secret thing. Even like the Dark Knight movies had Batman at one point come out of an underground layer that was underneath a shipyard. So it just kind of felt right. This is where we're going to get him, Wilfred Nagel, to show up. But we see his lab. We see the work that he's been doing. We get all the information like we were discussing at the top of this podcast when we introduced Wilfred Nagel. But this is where you start to see that each one of our characters, our main characters, Sam, Bucky, and Zemo, have different things they're trying to accomplish. Zemo broke off in his own time to go find out some stuff. He was looking for a car and also to help protect everybody, and then Bucky was just trying to help protect everybody like he normally does. And Sam's just trying to get information. So it was interesting to see that they're fulfilling those roles, going down the same path, but still working for themselves, not fully cohesively a team yet, but working for themselves and their own individual ends that they're trying to get through.
Yeah, their characteristics, all three of them played out perfectly in the scene. So Zemo did the Zemo thing, and he shot him. He killed the guy, which started the whole thing going.
Right.
And then Bucky and Sam went back to the buddy cop aspect. And this is the scene what I love, where Sam was trying to lead Bucky, but Bucky was trying to lead Sam. And he's like, you're supposed to go left. He's like, it's in every action movie, and that whole scene going on, and you see Sharon kind of like, guys, come on. Like, it's what we kind of said in the first episode in episode 0, where it's like, this was their lethal weapon scene,
Exactly. And it was really nice to see that Marvel is meta enough to know that was what was going on, and people like us would be expecting that. So they're saying, this is what happens in every action movie. The first one who goes out and clears the way, and you just follow him. It's like, but Bucky, knowing what's actually better and safer, was like, no, this is the way we need to go. That's why I cleared this path. So it was very much lethal weapony type argument in the moment of a firefight.
Yeah, but and Marvel does this great thing with the subgenres where it's like, there's a superhero show, there's a superhero movie, but also espionage, buddy cop, action. I think it's just a great job, and it stays true to their characters as well, especially during this scene.
Yeah, while Marvel is, like you're saying, doing the superhero type genre, them bringing in other genres is really testament to Malcolm Spellman's writing abilities. And it's so well done. And not only do they understand the tropes in the typical Jason Bourne type movies, the typical Lethal Weapon type movies, but bringing those two kind of distinct genres together in such a fluid way is really, really good.
Be sure to subscribe to our podcast. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at CKC Podcast. And if you'd like to support Jason and Christina and would love even more content, including bonus casts and movie reviews, join our Patreon at patreon.com/CKC Podcast.